Hear me? Can you guys hear me? All right, Mike's is working. Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? It is Thursday. Uh, I think we're still in March. Yep, March 25th, around 8:30 p.m. my time. And I'm doing a quick pound yen video analysis from the sell-off that we had this week, and pretty much how I analyzed it personally, in my own opinion. And how we were able to get over 400 pips, because that's where I entered. Yeah, about 400 pip, 379 pips to be exact. So yeah, let's get started. I'm just gonna do this pair because I had someone in the group ask me how they can analyze the market like this. So I want to go ahead and do that personally based on how I analyzed it and how I was able to make 374 pips on this trade alone. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, so when I first saw pound yen was about like confirmation to sell this was about like right over here. It was about right here. No, not there. Was it there? We're in March, right? Yeah, March. So February like 25th was like it was for me to see it was probably like it's a sign for me to pretty much sell this pretty soon. So I turned in, instead of following the trend, I just turned into a seller. But I didn't sell at this level right here, even though it was a really nice, about 100 pip or 200 pips. So trade. I didn't take this, but I did wait it. I waited for a very long time. I didn't place my first trade until maybe like right over here, which is March 15th. Right now we're in the 25th. So as you could see, March 15th, I waited a whole week for this to play out. Pretty much a whole week. I mean, it was really slow. So this is pretty much how I got my idea of like selling this. First, let's go to the weekly. Okay, if you look at this on the weekly, okay, we had, this was the last low right here. This was literally like the last weekly low on this trade. After this right here, this was a breakout. This was the breakout point right there. Okay, from here to here, you have, pretty much a strong bull move. Okay, but at the same time, we broke this top right here. This was a very strong top, and it took a while for it to break. Also, once we break this, it just went bananas. Okay, but for me, when I was looking at the weekly and the monthly, what I saw was this right here. Let me go ahead and make this bigger and more visible. Okay, this right here, the red, this was a 2019 low. Okay, when I saw this, I was like, okay, most likely we're probably going to see price, drop from here. We did see a giant, what do you call it, spike right here, but price did continue going up until we came to the other high, which is even a historic level, a 2018 high. So a 2018 high was, I was like, this is probably not going to break. So let me go ahead and place a small position on March 15th, which I did. And as you guys noticed, I did say that I was selling pound yen, and we made money on that. Okay, now let's work backwards. Okay, this was the weekly. I looked at the weekly. I saw the what do you call historic 2018 high. Okay, this was the last time we were here was since today. Since this month. I mean, it was a long time. I mean, even over here, like if you look back over your recent price histories, when I say recent, I mean like 2008, 2019 his. We never really came to 2008 high. We just kept going, creating lower low, lower high and then just going lower. As you could see, it just went as low as it possibly could, and then this was the last low that we saw, and we built a trend from here, and then price just continued to go up. So to me, long term, it's a possibility we can see price over here. Very possible that we can see 155. Okay, especially if we're expecting for the dollar to be extremely weak. It's a very possibly yens are going to be very strong, and they're going to continue to go high. Most likely, I do want price to even come over here. If it does come over here, this is going to be another sell signal for me. But if it doesn't and price just continues to go down all the way to, like for us to retest right over here, the last our last, what do you call it, breakout trade right here, then I would be extremely interested, to continue selling this if I see confirmation. And if I don't, I will most likely wait for another entry pretty much up here. So as you go down lower, let me go ahead and remove these. Go ahead and remove that. Let's go to the daily. Okay. Again, we have this low right here. This low right here. This was formed in February, and I told you guys that this is the low that pretty much interested me in, selling this. But I didn't sell it until we got to that high. Let me go ahead and, oh, okay, that's not what I wanted. Let me go, so this is, the low right here from here to here. All right, I'm gonna change that color back to black. I really like black better. Let me go ahead and clear that out. Okay, right here, I was watching this on a daily. I was like, this market is definitely over, overbought, and it's time for it to come down, so on and so forth. So that position, that area right there, pretty much convinced me that the pound yen was going to fall. Okay, as you go lower to the 4 hour, let me go ahead and erase that. We have this low right here. Oh, my daughter is in my office too, so her mother's not here right now, so she's chilling with me. All right, so from right here to right here was pretty much the, go ahead and change this to a lighter color. From right there to right there. Okay, and if you zoom out, you'll see the 55 moving average. I mean, this market was in a trend for a very long time. Okay, I mean, extremely long time. So when I saw this massive fall right over here, I was just like, okay, I think we're getting ready. And also that high, I told you guys, the historic high 2018, and that all that confirmed it. Okay, so if you want, you could see, like, just follow the 55 moving average, the trend right over there. You'll see that we came down, hit the 55 moving average, went back up, retested it, created top bottom. Okay, went up, came back down, went up, came back down, went up. We broke this high right over here. Okay, the February 26th high, which was right over here. We broke it. Price continued going up, creating a trend. And in this top right over here, this fall right over here, is where I was like, okay, it's time for me to sell. So I placed a small order on this pullback right over here. On this pullback right over here, I placed a small order. Then price came back down. I still held. And then it went back up, you know, kind of breaking this high right here. And then I pretty much added majority of my positions over here. And also, if you look at this, okay, this is just a small part of this chart. I mean, if you go back, you'll see how this trend is so massive, and we've been on the 55 moving average for a whole, I think, year or so. So if you go back, you'll see like we kept touching the 55 going up, kept touching the 55 going up. So if you were a trend trader, you literally just could have bought this whole trend all the way up here. So for me, this massive fall was a key indicator that this market is getting weaker. All right. And then I just started 1, 2, 3, 4 if you want to count this low, 5, 6, breakout, and then price went down. So to me, like I said, I was already positioned here, and I added another position before the market closed on Friday, on February the 12th. That's when I added this, and this is when that happened, around, not February, sorry, March 12th. Market didn't start falling until the 15th. We got out of our positions pretty much either on Monday or Tuesday. Okay. My take profit was, of course, no brainer. That last low right over here. This was pretty much my take profit, and I posted on the group saying, hey, I'm taking TP is about to smash on pound yen. TP is about to smash on pound yen. And that's pretty much what happened. Our TP smashed. And also, if you could see, we have the 200 moving average. So the 200 moving average pretty much confirmed my exit, and also this low right here. And we got out. So for some of you guys, you might be asking questions. Okay, it looks like you're in a buy in this trade. Yes, this is a demo account, and I'm testing an EA, and I've been testing it for quite some time now. And the EA pretty much bought this yesterday. In my real account, I am not in this trade. Like I said, I took my 300 pips and I got out. My TP hit, I got out. Right now, our EA thought it was a great idea to buy this, and it did, and it was a great entry. I'm not gonna lie. Personally, I would have bought this if I seen it, but I'm just seeing it today. So I mean, the EA was correct. So over here is probably where we're gonna get out on the EA. Hopefully it gets out over there, and then we're probably most likely gonna sell this for continuation to the downside. Now most likely we might create a trend to the downside. That's why I'm like, it's a possibility that either we could see this low right here, this high right here that we broke, or all the way, or back to like the weekly high that I was telling you about. Maybe, let me see. Let me get this. From right there to maybe right over here. It's a possibility, very possible, but it depends on what happens this month. Actually, this month is ending. It depends on what happens next month. If we see a continuation to the downside, honestly, I think if we break this, the daily 55 moving average, it's a possibility that we could see that, what do you call it, that breakage of the breakout level of on the weekly. But if it doesn't, we do come to this low right over here, and price does continue going up, we can see this high right here. Okay, so it's upstairs. So that was pretty much my analysis on on pound yen. I mean, it's very simple, straight to the point. To do that, it takes time, but once you like get it, it's really simple. I mean, look, this low was sticking out so much. That had to be my take profit area. And I mean, 300, really nice. Right now we're up about, the EA is up about 155 pips. That's nice buy. So 200 pips, most likely is probably going to get out because the 55 moving average is over there, which means price is probably going to push back. And then also, if you can see the stochastic, price is also on the 4-hour overbought. So most likely we'll probably see a continuation on this. If I sell this sometime this week or tonight, I'll let you guys know. If not, we'll find different entries. We always do. All right, that is it for this video. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. If you want me to go over any other pair, you could always private message me. I can go ahead and create that video and go ahead and post it on YouTube so that you guys can watch it and learn from it. All right, you'll have a wonderful night. I know it's not, well, I know some of you guys it's already Friday, so happy weekend. Enjoy your weekend, stay safe, and have a blessed night. All right, bye-bye.
That is us this